The year is 1914, and a crew sails into the jaws of the frozen unknown. Europe teeters on the edge of war. Yet far to the south, another kind of battle begins. Sir Ernest Shackleton, a man possessed by vision, dares what no one has done before, to cross the last untouched continent, Antarctica. With 27 men and a ship called the Endurance, he sails into the frozen unknown. At first, the journey carries hope. The wooden ship cuts through icy seas, her sails proud against the polar wind. The men laugh, dream, and write in their journals. But Antarctica has no mercy. The ice begins to close in, slow and unstoppable. The Endurance becomes trapped, a prisoner in a shifting, grinding sea of white. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months. The ice does not release her grip. The men can do nothing but watch as the pressure builds, timbers groan, sails tear. Until at last, in a terrible scream of wood against ice, the Endurance is crushed. The men are stranded, alone at the edge of the world. Now begins their true ordeal. On drifting ice, they build makeshift camps. They huddle in tents against storms that never cease. Their food runs low, their strength thins, yet their spirit does not break. Shackleton repeats a single command: hold fast, we will all live. But survival demands the impossible. In 3 small lifeboats, the men are forced to sail across one of the most violent seas on Earth. Freezing spray lashes their faces. Towering waves threaten to swallow them whole. They are soaked, starving, half dead, but they row and they endure. After weeks at sea, they reach South Georgia. Safety seems close, but one last barrier remains. Shackleton and 2 companions must cross its frozen mountains on foot. No maps, no rest, just endless peaks, storms, and exhaustion. Step by step, they drag themselves forward until finally, against all odds, they emerge on the far side. At last, Shackleton finds a ship. He turns it not to safety for himself, but back toward the ice, back toward his men. Months later, he returns to the desolate camp where the survivors wait. Against everything the world believed possible, every single one of his 28 men is alive. Shackleton's expedition never set foot across Antarctica. Yet his name endures not for conquest, but for something greater. His story is not a victory over land, but a victory over despair. It is the story of endurance itself, of loyalty, sacrifice, and the unbreakable will to live.